Why?
I need me an afro. You know, I need me a queen.
Period.
I feel like my wife gonna have an afro, neo soul type of, you know what I mean?
Say for instance, if you date a girl who like you more than you like her, how is that gonna turn out? Terrible.
Terrible.
Terrible. So why would you?
Hell no. I feel like certain females fuck with certain dudes for what they think they could get, and that's where they fuck up when they fuck with me. Oh my God.
Yeah.
'Cause when you hit them with that motherfucker, they don't know how to think, act, or walk. I whips pussy.
He just won't leave me alone. I got the WAP girl. See her.
Hell no.
Hello, you guys, and welcome back to another episode of You Ain't Wrong. And today we do have a little special guest. It's a little bit more special to me.
Well, you know, Batman Bishop, but everybody call me Corday.
Period.
Everybody know me by Corday. Everybody probably know me as the barber / Lil Weed man, you know what I mean? Barber / entrepreneur.
I'm dead, not entrepreneur. A hood farmer.
Pharmacist.
Oh yeah, but this is my lovely cousin and he's visiting, so you know he has to get on a little podcast, whatever, because you know he's super hilarious. So
Got a couple shows down here too.
period.
And we rock them bitches out.
Period. So on today's episode, we're going to be discussing why don't men leave certain females alone.
Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, man.
Ready to
I used to feel like I couldn't leave a certain female alone. I used to feel like I was you know
not the one who came to Christmas dinner and was upstairs with the baby. I didn't even say Grace. She was so disrespectful. Now, you know who I'm talking about?
I know exactly who you're
Football
talking
player.
Nah, bro.
She was built like a football player.
Nah, man.
Quarterback.
But anyway, we ain't worried about what you talking about. See, I never really had that problem. I feel like I can always leave a female alone. But the only female I ever really felt like I just had to kind of try and get back was my baby mama. But it happened.
How'd that go?
I mean, I just kind of like, it's been so long since we've been together. I'm just kind of over being with anybody, man. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you might not be the type of person who can't leave a female alone, but why don't niggas? And he has a lot of male friends or whatever the case is. He got a lot of homies. So why do they just be stalking? Not stalking. Just won't leave a girl alone. Like they will do you wrong, right? A guy will do you wrong and be mad when you stop messing with him, you know? So why is that? I really be trying to figure it out.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, from my perspective, I can really say, like, I probably did some wrong stuff, but I feel like females are sneaky. So, you know what I mean? They'll go to the grave with they shit.
Period.
No, real shit.
Guys are messy though. Y'all don't know how to keep what y'all do under wraps.
Y'all want us to be all upfront, tell y'all what's going on, but y'all doing some sneaky shit behind our back. You know what I mean? Some shit that you would really take to the grave. Like if I ask you eye to eye, you gonna lie. No, you gonna lie.
But I mean,
lying?
Cause she don't want to hurt your feelings the same way
Man, look,
y'all
you don't hurt
lie
my
to
feelings.
us. Yes, you will.
I done been through the struggle. You ain't hurt my feelings, baby.
Okay.
For real. But you know how many females it is on here? It's like 8.8 billion?
I don't know. It's a lot of bitches out here. It's a lot of bitches.
What you talking about?
Sometimes females just be thinking, like, oh, I'm the baddest, or I got this, that, and the third.
What?
Like, none of that real stuff really don't matter, though. Most times I see, like, females, they be so adamant, like, he just won't leave me alone. I got the WAP girl. You get what I'm saying? But it be females that be taking care of these niggas. You get what I'm saying? They be living with them, let them drive their car, making sure they got, that's stupid to me. Never would I. But then the nigga won't leave them alone because she is very, what is the word I'm searching for? She is very He don't want another nigga staying in her house because he living rent free. He don't want another nigga driving her car because he can drive and not put gas in it and be a scrub. And then them be the females that they won't leave alone as well. Like females that consistently let them fuck them over. I feel like it'd be like mindsets within females. Cause some niggas don't be pulling shit. Like niggas know who they can kind of manipulate.
Oh yeah, or certain females hang around certain females and develop a likewise mindset fucking with them. You know what I mean? Especially if they wasn't on that before they met.
But I mean, it ain't no problem with change.
Sometimes you do. If you ain't changing the right way, I feel like. But I mean, you gonna evolve how you evolve.
Exactly. So that's like if I meet a person and they teach me how to do like.
That's why I'm single. I'm telling you.
His favorite words.
I need me an afro. You know, I need me a queen.
Period.
I feel like my wife gonna have an afro, neo soul type of look. You know what I mean? Like that, the ones we seen at the.
I believe it.
Man,
I believe it.
I don't want no hood rat.
Period. You shouldn't have one either.
I'm not.
Cause he be putting his little foot down, and you know the first time I actually saw you like interact with like a female was with your baby mama, and you was like she was fixing his plate, and he would still look up and say something smart. I'd be like that whole plate would have been in my guy's face. Period. You know what I'm talking about? And you just give her that look. I would have to fuck somebody's son up if they just look at me.
Me and my baby mama, we had like a different like type of relationship. Like we had talk like that sometimes, but we was always cool. You know what I mean? Like, we was always good. Like he was like never no hard feelings.
Where the wood at?
The wood? About the weed? About the weed? Oh, you so funny. Man. Every
time his big mama I go over his house, his big mama be like, I need a wood. I'm like, she did. Y'all used to. That's why y'all probably love each other. Y'all used to get high as shit.
You talking about?
She was cool though. I fuck with her though. She's cool, but she just always wanted to.
She talking about, yeah.
She did. But you the same way though.
No, I'm not.
Yes.
I'm not.
Yes, you is. Yes, you is.
No, hell
but
no.
one thing I fuck
I
with
don't just need no wood.
About you, you're not an irritating weed smoker. So if we is like somewhere, like say for instance, if we want to chill in the house all day, people will go into the store and get, heavy smokers will go into the store and get 2 blunts. 1 pack of Swishers with 2 blunts in it. And I just be like, if you know you smoke 10 blunts a day, why not just grab them at the top of the morning? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's so irritating. Like my friend, and one day I just had to show her, like, you know you can buy multiple. I went in the store and gave her like 15 Rellos, because I'm like, we not about to keep doing this. Every time you look up, you need to go to. So I said, if you like one of the corner stores, just say that. It's okay. That's what it be sometimes. It's an activity, like they getting ready to get high. You got to go to the store.
Me, I grab like a 5-pack of backwoods, or I might grab 2 5-packs. Or how do you know when it's comfortable to do it?
Yeah, you can say that. Like, how do they pick which females that they're going to use, or it's just fair game?
Because you just kind of know, like, when you meet a female, you get to know them, and you just kind of see where they mind at. Like, you know, some females tell you off rip how they is, like, this is me, you know what I'm saying? I'm independent. I'm not looking for all that. Like, I done had females tell me something like that. And I done had females come over to me like, hey, how you doing? Come to my house. I cook you dinner. Oh, you want to get something from the store? Here's my car keys. You want to chill at my crib? Here's the house key.
But why do they do that, though? That's setting yourself up for failure. The D?
The D.
So you're going to let the D basically be in...
The D does it. Because when you hit them with that motherfucker, they don't know how to think, act, or walk. Hey, Tomaso. What they? I love you. Girl, look. You just digmatized right now. You gonna come down in about 3-4 weeks. You gonna be back to normal. Cause they showed up, we come back to normal trying to cut my ass off. I don't be doing that then.
If the hoes got you under control, just say that.
These hoes ain't got me under control. I control shit. What do you say on Friday? I whips pussy.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
So, why are they like that? Why do you think females are like that?
I don't know. I feel like females will fuck with a dude I feel like certain females fuck with certain dudes for what they could for what they think they could get, and that's where they fuck up when they fuck with me. Cause they be trying to fuck with me thinking they can get more, when really, I got a mind kind of like you know what I mean? So I kind of like, I'm okay, you trying to fuck? Or you think you about to fuck and then get something?
So as
I'm about to beat them dummies and still show you. Like, it depends on how you acting. Now, if you acting like you can just get it, you're not trying to say you ain't gonna get shit. But if you got a different approach with it, you know what I mean? Oh, after you hit this, you ask me if I want something to eat. And you still trying to tell me, like, hold on, this is different. Like, let me buy this. You know what I mean? Like, what you want?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, you got your own crib and shit too. You know what I mean? It's just different. That's energy.
So.
That's energy. Like, females don't be having their own cribs. They be living with people, living with their.
I see more of that here, honestly.
And it's probably like that here too.
Yeah.
But the people they live with, they
don't.
don't.
The females. I feel like it be the niggas who don't.
These females be living rent free.
Oh, like
not paying shit, just with the OnlyFans. Why they just want to show their body.
They do.
You want to do that, you gonna be a stripper.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, shit, a lot of niggas don't need female. Like, if a female could cook real good, female doing a lot for you, you know what I'm saying? It ain't even all the time money. Like, female, like, do the general shit, like, okay, nigga get up in the morning, cooking breakfast, probably wash his clothes, and do, like, a lot of shit that a lot of females don't do. Then that'll probably keep a female around a little longer.
Wash your clothes.
All different type of shit. Wash the dishes, keeping your man house
Wash your dish. Keeping your man's house up.
Yeah, like if you want to do something like that.
No.
That's what I'm saying. You not like that.
So she got her own house and you want her to keep your house up too.
No, I keep my own house up, but if you so happen to just come over here and just want to do that, because that's what certain girlfriends will do, come clean your man house up. Especially if I'm already busy. I'm damn near paying your bills too.
Okay.
Exactly.
No, because ain't nobody, I mean, cleaning is a lot. You get what I'm saying? Cleaning, working, dating.
That is not a lot. That is not a lot.
Working
you
on
can
something in the future. People be like busy, so for me to come up and clean your house up, you gotta be doing something. I wouldn't even do that. I would be like, here's a good maid person or a good maid service. I'm not cleaning no nigga's house. That's just. Now, if it's like an organizing day, then maybe I'm a great organizer, so I would probably be okay with helping organize. But it's coming over here, seeing your dishes full, like, nigga, you saw them before I did. What the fuck I look like washing them?
So you saw them before I did.
No, I feel like why men don't leave certain females alone is because, for one, they're useful. 2, they're dumb. 3, they might really love you and like you as a person. 4, What?
Yeah.
4, might be doing too much for him. So he always know you love him. He's still gonna come over, give you some penis or whatever the case is, and then just leave. He don't gotta do too much. Like, that's what I be honestly thinking that's what it boils down to. Because some men, a lot of men, they don't really expect to do too much and want to be treated like holier than thou. But it's certain people, women out here that be so desperate for just like male attention, who would just be like, oh, I got a man. That's all they care about saying. They don't care about
looking like that
trying to provide. They don't be caring if the man is trying to provide for them. They'll lose themselves. Before they even find themselves, they'll lose themselves within a dumbass nigga. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Does that make sense? And that'd be so crazy to me, because I just like, why? Like, I couldn't see myself doing that. Like, coming home, he got his feet kicked up on the couch. Like, I just couldn't. But I mean, then those same niggas, this the crazy part. Those same guys will say you not doing enough. I like it. I hate it.
So could you take care of a nigga?
No. Hell no.
So you wouldn't take care of that nigga, like how that nigga sleep in here, eating your groceries, drinking your food and shit like that?
No, why would I do that?
You couldn't take care of that nigga?
No.
Okay. That's just a regular question.
That's irregular response. Why would I want to do that?
That's just a question.
I be telling these niggas like, listen, sweetie, sweetie, I wake up happy every day. Everything runs smoothly without you. So if you're not adding to that, you get what I'm saying, in a positive light, in a positive manner, leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? I attracted you because you saw how happy I was and you saw how like full of life I am. Don't try to come over here and be, you get what I'm saying? And if you get what I'm saying, because they be trying. Like, no, I make myself happy. That's why I'm happy. But if you don't know you don't have good intentions for me, and if you know that you just gonna come over here and just try to, it is what it is. No, leave me alone. And that's why I be feeling like men don't leave certain females alone. You really gotta take like a step back and just see like why do he love you. And I think that'll be pretty
why you love
apparent.
him?
Exactly.
If you don't love him like he love you, y'all shouldn't be together.
Y'all shouldn't be together. I don't want my nigga to love me more than I love him.
You gotta be.
Yeah, no.
You gotta be the same.
No.
Why would I love you more than you love me? It don't make sense.
It do, because listen, it's an explanation. It's an explanation for everything. So,
I'll be saying.
Because listen. So, at the end of the day, somebody explained this to me before. There was like men, they choose who they want to marry. But women, whoever want to marry, they have a little they don't really, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I feel like women are more so to get married because maybe he got a lot of money, maybe he's a great man, maybe they just ready to settle down, whatever the case is. But that man have to love you more than you love him because he's going to try his hardest. Like, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Is that not true?
Mm-hmm.
You don't feel like that's true? Because say for instance, if you date a girl who like you more than you like her, how is that going to turn out? Terrible. Because she's going to be on your head too much. You're not really going to feel like you have to put in any work.
No.
You had somebody like that before?
Yeah.
It's annoying, ain't it? So I'd rather a nigga like me more than I like him.
I mean,
looking crazy out here.
That's how I be feeling like. He was like, I don't know, I just need that.
Just keep it.
I just need that attention, man. Like, you gotta show me that you like me.
I'm not showing nobody I like them for shit at first. No. We ain't did nothing. You ain't even did nothing. So why should I, unless I just like you based off the strength of
looks.
No. No, a cute nigga is a cute nigga, but I've never. No, it'd be something about people personality. Like everybody I like, if I was on like bull crap with them, like you would know. But sometimes I honestly just be liking people, making it sound like a bad thing. But I honestly just be liking people for them sometimes. A lot of the times actually. But the solution to, because it's like it can go two different ways. Either a guy don't leave you alone because he loves you and he just really head over heels for you, love everything about you. It could be that case, or most of the time they be being used. How to make sure a man loves you for you? You just want to go ahead and like sit back and watch how that man moves with you. Don't be letting him drive your car. Don't be letting him live in your house.
If that man want to drive your car, and y'all feel like he good enough, you can let him drive that car. I mean,
he should already have his own car to where
he should have his own car. But if he ain't got his own car at the time, let that man drive your car.
So if a female came into
help
your
that
life,
man get up there.
No, don't do that.
Help that man.
Don't do that, sis.
Don't let him get your car. Take him to where you need to go. Then see what I'm saying?
So niggas be trying to be an Uber driver. Oh, I'm not crazy. But listen, so if you met a girl, right, and she didn't have a car, would you let her ride your car and live in your house for free and feed her?
Hell no.
So why would you?
Hell no. Hell no.
So why would you suggest that we do that? They should already come with the, because I be telling people like
I can't do it.
When I don't have my life together or
I'm just saying, like,
I go off to do my own thing.
It depends on what type of broke you is. You know what I mean? Now, if you broke with some money trying to get somewhere, okay, I might take you. But if you just broke, no mindset, no way to get no money, no ambition to get no money. Like, what do you want?
And that's another thing.
I'm not taking care of you.
But you just told us we can take care of a nigga. You get what I'm saying? So
no,
at the
but
end of the day,
it depends on what type of nigga coming towards you though. Because if he broke with someone, he trying to get somewhere, all he needs is just a little push, and then he might just, you know what I mean, take off.
That has to come within that man. That has nothing to do with me. His car problems, his job problems.
But what if he do need it? Just saying, it might not have nothing to do with you. But what if that nigga need a little push? Give him a little push.
Nah, I'm gonna give you a push as a friend, but we're not gonna be
as a friend. And then what if that man become a millionaire after that little push? You gonna be his friend?
Like, that's my friend on period. Yeah.
I would feel like you should get that man.
I should get that man.
Especially if he still wants you.
That'll be straight back in the day. Men don't realize how much a distraction went up. I feel like women and men is also a distraction to each other. So if you don't have certain stuff and you're trying to get stuff in order, sometimes it's best not to just do it by yourself. Cause I mean, and I know a friend, the nigga gotta put a battery in her back to do it. You get what I'm saying? But niggas be getting tired of that. Cause it's like, why I want better for you than you? You get what I'm saying? So that really don't make much sense. So leave people alone. Let them get themselves together. Cause when I'm broke or when whatever I'm going through, you not gonna see me. It'd be like, dang, you just did this and because you didn't see me for a period of time. And so I got myself together because I know that's what I need to do for me as an adult. You know what I'm saying? So no, that's not an excuse. So do not be resourceful to these niggas. If a nigga like you, maybe sometimes I understand, sometimes men do get themselves together dealing with certain females, but at the end of the day, that's my take on it. Don't be resourceful, just be a great person to that man. And if he claims you ain't doing enough, that's fine. Tell him he can move on to the next. That's why they don't be leaving you alone. Y'all be being too resourceful. Let that man be through his struggle, please. If they still like you after that, and at the end of the day, let's not start with people who be causing these problems by themselves, and then they want to go do dumb stuff, and then they want people standing behind them. When you should never, you adult, my nigga. You're grown, so you should know wrong from right, or you should think before you do stuff, and you wouldn't end up in these situations in the first place. Now, if it's just like, but sometimes I was watching somewhere where it was like, oh, sometimes you can't try to help a person because God trying to show them something. You know what I'm saying? So if they going through a struggle and you just there, you get what I'm saying, trying to help them and stuff, sometimes they need to go through that, you know? So that's how I felt about that. That's why guys don't be leaving y'all alone. Because y'all be doing too much. Y'all be buying them shoes and giving them money and stuff like that. And a real man is never going to require that. Or not even going to ask you for it at the end of the day. Or maybe like sometimes. Sometimes it's nice. I'm not saying don't give gifts, but I'm saying like when it becomes apparent that he ain't doing nothing and you paying for every trip y'all going on. Paying for every trip. You paying for everything. Like that's why niggas don't be leaving y'all alone. Because he know he can manipulate you at the end of the day. That's my take. Maybe he love you. Maybe he can manipulate you. It's one of the two. It's never anything outside of that. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys.
Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, man. Y'all hit that subscribe button, man. It's gonna be some problems. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my. Hell.
What?
No.
Okay. Make sure you
hit that subscribe button
and do that too. But just don't become a victim to these guys out here, okay?
And if you do become a victim, you know, be mindful of what you went through and don't make it happen. Don't let it happen the next time.
Yeah.
Cause your ass will get got.
Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode with us, and make sure you come again.